Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Adam Eaton is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
In the second spot tonight.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun giving chase. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. So striding forward now, Murillo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Harold, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting third.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is after it. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead. Striding into the box, Albert Pujols. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In the air out to straightaway left. Worth is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Drilled to first. And he is out on the tag. In now is Anthony Rendon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. That's wide, 2-0. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. Hit hard but foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Chris Coghlan. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, Matt Wieters. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Chopped foul wide of first. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Has a look, now the pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2-0 pitch on the way. And that's in there, base hit. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Up next,
a speedy trade. Turner digs in.
Ray Turner.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now.
The right fielder, number 33.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. One run is scored. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
13, second baseman, Matt.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. First and second now. One man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Anthony.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Murillo is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Over now, they'll apply the tag between. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
And
He'll get us going in the
Halo.
home half of inning number 3. Tap down the line.
Yunel
Foul
Escobar.
ball, however, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
The batter.
Striding in once
Number
again,
65.
Murillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole Calhoun. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
First baseman,
Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping up now, Adam Lind. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter,
Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Worth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar is there. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are two away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball four. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Zimmerman, man at first after the two-out walk.
Zimmerman.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in and looking for more. Adam Eaton. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar onto the grass, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
2-2. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. Chris Coughlin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So striding in, Yunel Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Left side. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Brian Flynn.
Please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 33, Brian Flynn.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
On the ground up the middle, fielded by Escobar, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Up next for
So coming to the plate, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a high pop-up. Balbuena is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Murillo. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
A center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mike Trout is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Right fielder number
ready for another shot now. Cole Calhoun. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, Worth. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Albert now. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Third baseman, number 6.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Adam Lind. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Jason Worth. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Striding in once again, Chris Coghlan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. For Mesoraco, he's at second with his 4th. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Jeffrey Marte.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Drilled to the right side. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now is Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from him. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
The 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Popped high in the air. Escobar is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Trey Turner.
7.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he takes ball 1.
Yunel Escobar.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. And he's set down, 1 away. Stepping in. And ready for another shot. First pitch up makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. In there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Murillo is on his way home. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4. And he's safe.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Cole Calhoun started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he struck him out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And a little self-preservation down at first. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Right fielder, Bryce.
He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The batter,
ready now,
13,
Matt Carpenter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carpenter.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon comes in.
Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. One and 0. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. Calhoun will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Now a throw behind the runner. Here's Luis Valbuena. Now he'll get things started now in the bottom of Inning number 8. Matt Holliday is going to grab a bat.
Hitting for the Angels, number 17, Matt Holliday.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Holliday has a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. The catcher Kevin Mesoraco stands in. He's working on a Wagner. Will come on now and pinch run here. Sean Kelly is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Up next for the Angels,
So stepping in, Chris Coughlin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he misses there. 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! He flew out in his last at-bat.
third baseman.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Joe Nathan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Joe Nathan.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeffrey Marte becomes out number 2 this inning. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now in the box, Adam Lind.
The designated hitter, Adam Lind.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Mesoraco corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Lind is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Jason Worth. It was a fly. Cam Bedrosian answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now playing first
Now the
base,
0-1.
number 22.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He singled his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. High pop-up. Bedrosian is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. And that misses for ball one. A 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now. Adam Eaton. He got under one and popped out his last. Jose Alvarez gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. 45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Escobar is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to